Hi guys, welcome back to Carew. This installment we are going to be reviewing the HBO series Lovecraft Country.
What's going on here? Is that water or is that sweat?
I think it's a mixture. Why are you laying it in?
I don't know, because I want to make sure you hear me.
We're not going to be drinking no more.
Carew view.
Hey guys, welcome to the Carew View. We are going to be discussing our likes and dislikes of Lovecraft Country, HBO series created by Misha Green, Jordan Peele, got some names in the credit, J.J. Abrams. This series was fun-filled. It was filled with witchcraft, some black history in there, Jim Crow era, 1950s. Vampires.
Comic books, superheroes.
Time travel, some aliens. I mean, so if you're into all that stuff, this is a series for you. So we're gonna go over our likes and dislikes, whether we suggest you guys watch it or not. So here we go. Oh, before you continue on, make sure you like, share, comment, and please subscribe, because we got 2 kids that we're trying to feed. So, all right. So what did you like about Lovecraft Country?
What I liked about Lovecraft is witches, vampires, superheroes, aliens, black people not being no punks.
It wasn't punks. No, it wasn't. You know what I like? I like the fact that the whole neighborhood had one car that they all used. They used this one vehicle, and the car had a name. I can't remember the name right now. They all had one car that, if somebody else was using, you just had to wait till that person got back before you can make your grocery runs or laundry. If you had laundry to do, you just had to sit there and drive.
Yeah, everybody didn't have a car in the neighborhood.
Everybody didn't have cars in the 50s. Like, this is what it was. So you had to wait until George got back with the vehicle, man. Yeah. And that vehicle was so reliable. That car, you could drive from Jim Crow South all the way up to New England, which they did, get in shootouts, get chased by KKK members, and get back home safely before dinner.
But is that just how the cars were made back then?
Probably.
You know what I mean? So.
Probably. And I mean, they was driving that thing. That thing it was in every episode. Yeah. That was really the style of the whole series. Yeah. Was the vehicle.
So the story is about a man named Atticus, nicknamed Tick. It's about his life. He just recently came back from the war, and he is now trying to find his father. And upon trying to find his father, he discovers that he has a magical bloodline, and he is the last of his bloodline. And then he discovers that he is very wanted in the magical community, and from there the tale just spins and spins into so much more. So much.
It's so heavy. Not only do you have good warm-blooded racism in the 1950s Jim Crow era, but you add a couple monsters, and these monsters would, I don't think I've ever seen.
Vampires.
No, they had
but they were vampires there. They were vampires.
Well, they only came out at night, right? We didn't really see them.
They bite you and then you turn into it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
But they had a bunch of eyeballs on their head.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, they look disgusting.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I was here for it.
They also had the Kamiho. Yes. The Kamiho is a fox spirit. It's a 7-tailed fox spirit.
Yeah.
Like a fox demon.
Yeah, it's like a succubus almost.
Yeah, it was very interesting to learn about that. Yeah, I like that a lot. You learn something that you never heard of. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Cultures have to offer.
That episode was really, really good. There's a bunch of episodes, and it seems like each episode had its own story going on.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that I didn't like about it, because some of them didn't exactly tie in. I didn't feel like they tied in, but In the beginning, I didn't, but they tied in towards the end.
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, they made sense towards the end. But watching it, I'm like, what is going on here? I was like, for a while, I was like, I'm not sure if I like this series yet. I have to wait a little while. But he was tucked from the beginning. But I'm like, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, because I liked all the trauma-filled aspects of it. Like, we can talk about Montrose, the father. I like. He was struggling. He struggled every episode.
Yeah, he was a tormented soul.
Tormented soul. Because he always would have flashbacks of his childhood and the things that, first of all, he had to hide. His father used to beat the hell out of him. So that's how trauma works, right? It's in a cycle. So he did the same thing to his son.
I like that they showed like the whole family dynamics. There was a lot of dysfunction in the families and the different families on the show. But it showed you that in the end, we'll all come together. And I thought that was so real. Because we may not like everybody in our family, but when it comes down to it, everybody's getting together. You
Ultimately,
know? Everybody's coming together. We're going to stick together.
Especially if some shit jump off. Then
always ready to pop off.
Yeah. So, yeah, I did. I dug that
was
too.
So real.
All the way to the end, even with the sisters. Because their relationship was super rocky. Every episode, not every episode, but for the most part, their relationship was super rocky.
But I think that was for everyone in there, every family in there. They had like rocky relationships. I really liked Ruby. I think she was probably one of the most stand-up honest too, as well as Christina.
Yeah, the question is, would you drink somebody else's blood to become another race? Or like someone that is perceived to have money or something? What would you be willing to do to be somebody else? That's the question. Yeah.
Oh, the ghosts. They got ghosts in here too. Would you recommend the series?
I would definitely recommend the series. It's just full of monsters. It's full of like, you get the racial dynamics in there. You get the glimpse of what, black people had to deal with in the 1950s. When you add all that in the gummy, you get just a great series. It's an emotional series. It's super. Every episode had action in it. It was super activated. So, I would definitely recommend it.
I would say that this is not for children, or
definitely
I wouldn't watch it with my daughter. I would not. The sex scenes are pretty intense.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of blood too.
A lot. I don't mind the blood.
A lot of blood. It's a lot of blood, Christina. She was meticulous.
She was the best.
She was like ahead of the game. She knew, like, she was steps ahead. Nobody could really, like, you couldn't really corner her or get her, out of her element. She's super focused.
Yeah, Christina's supposed to be the villain of the series, but I don't really see her as a villain.
But she is a villain, though.
She is a villain. Yes, that's true. Maybe it's just because I like her. But that what happened to all those cops?
Yeah.
Like, that's like, it didn't connect well with me. Besides that, I liked it. I like the series. I would recommend it.
I would definitely recommend it.
I would recommend it. It's for us nerds.
Yeah. This is the end of our review of Lovecraft Country. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys soon. Peace.